Adam, welcome to Martial Matters.
All right.
You sound, you sound, you sound thrilled to be here.
Well, yeah. I'm intrigued to see what we're going to chat about.
Well, basically, I just thought it was a nice way to speak to my friends because I don't speak to them very often,
Mm.
face to face, even though I probably message you every day.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
and then also, I was thinking because it's just going to be talking about like what people are into at the moment as well. I've realised what's nice is a little bit of a human interaction. Gives me the algorithms give me everything: songs, TV,
Yeah.
food, whatever, everything.
Where do you get it? What algorithm are you using? I mean, I didn't think you're on the socials as much these days.
Spotify
You're on
basically
Spots.
just
Okay.
just chooses all my music for me.
Do people say
Mm.
Spots? I mean, I'm not on Spotify. Do people say? I don't know. Do people
That's
say?
what people from Apple Music call it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the old Spots. Okay.
yeah. So so that's basically the idea. Just get some recommendations off people and have a nice little chat as
Okay.
well.
Nice.
So what have you been doing to help curb these January blues? That's what I want to know.
Well, I mean, probably it's a highlight of the year. Probably happens in the first 3 weeks, doesn't it? Really.
Are you,
I mean, it's just
are you
creative,
talking
isn't
about
it?
traitors?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of it was nice to get that celeb on just to get the juices going, and then you're sort of looking forward to New Year's Day because you get to see the new crop.
Well, one of my other friends, who you don't know, he does exist. He was saying that he's got a
Mm.
bit of fatigue because of the celebrity one happened so soon. He feels like he's been in it too long.
But I mean, yeah, what else have I done to sort of the cure? I mean, I haven't done any exercise, which is what I was hoping to do. I mean, because I literally haven't done any for so long. But that's my plan. I have tried, and I also my other bit. I'm trying to go to bed earlier,
Hmm.
and I've
What
done that.
time?
I like to have probably lights out. I'm trying to just knock half an hour, 45 minutes off. So probably about. I like to, if I'm in bed by 10:30, that'd be nice. I know that sounds pretty late for you still. I know you're
I've
you're
been a bit.
early. Yeah, yeah.
I've been a bit late recently. I've been going to bed
Mm.
about 10:15.
But
Yeah,
when you say you go to bed, then are you actually in bed, or is that lights out?
that's lights out. Yeah, that's lights out. About
Lights
nine
out.
o'clock, I'll
Yeah.
start
Okay.
pottering around, like getting ready for bed. Taking the dog
Ah.
out. Oh, this is gold, this. Taking the dog out and brushing my teeth and all that kind of stuff. Well, so is that, if you set that as like a resolution, like just to
Well, yeah,
exercise a bit more?
just trying to get a bit of exercise if I can if I can find the time, and just try to but I think it's more important just trying to get more sleep, really. Even if I don't need a lot, because but I mean a lot more, but I mean it's just nice to get a bit more to sleep, really. But anyway, but nothing else. Enough. What else is there? I mean, I haven't really done much, really. I'm just trying to see what I can do, really. I mean,
Well,
I have actually want to start reading some more. I've got a book from my Secret Santa from my sister for Christmas, and I started that
that's
this week.
it's not
So
a secret.
no, it's not. Well, no, it's not. Especially as I choose who gives people what presents at Christmas. I mean, I know who gives what. So I've started that book this week. I don't know if you've heard
What
of.
is it?
I don't know if you heard. Have
Books?
you heard of Arthur Conan Doyle? I mean, I'm actually started reading the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. Believe it or not.
Oh, wow.
I mentioned it. Somebody mentioned it on a podcast that I was listening to, saying, "Oh, these are really good books. The short stories are short and they're pretty snappy and they're decent." I was just like, I've never heard of it, never read them. So let's do it.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's just
Yeah.
a great shout. I read that fiction is really, reading fiction at least half an hour a day is really good for your brain, if you know
Ah.
what I mean. It's like it almost like
Yeah.
gives your brain a workout, like going to the gym, like like the connections you make in your head when you're picturing everything and your
Yeah.
imagination making it. Just like that, basically, yeah, it is like
Nice.
giving your brain a workout, and so it's actually really good for you.
Ah. Well,
It
that's.
doesn't
I mean,
work if you read non-fiction. So I was
well, no,
reading
I
loads of
was gonna
non-fiction books last year.
really like what?
I was reading one about time management. It's called 4,000 Weeks. It was really interesting, but it's about how the average human has 4,000 weeks on planet Earth,
Huh.
and it's about using your time well within that. And this guy was like originally like absolutely obsessed with clearing his to-do list, but never actually dealing with like big problems or taking on big projects that he wanted to do because all the small stuff was getting in the way, and he never like found the time. I just did air quotes, found the
Yes.
time to be able to do it. And actually, if there's something you're passionate about, you can easily find the time to do it, but you're kind of almost just like putting it off, and you're better off last year, one of my resolutions was to start being more creative. And so basically, that's why I started this podcast, because it got to like the end of the year and I was like, I haven't done anything. But I did try a little bit of trying to write some comedy again, but I never found the time in quotation marks.
Mm,
But actually, I managed to learn French and I managed to play golf and I managed to play cricket. I found the time to do all those things. So really, if I wanted to do it, I would have found the time to do it. But
yeah,
hey, it's all right. It doesn't matter. It's okay. So that's why, I also started this podcast to be a little bit
okay.
more creative. I've got a
What's
few New Year's resolutions.
Oh, go on. Yeah, that'd be interesting
Sorry,
to
have you
hear.
got a follow-up question to my
Well, no, I was gonna say, how
exciting
long
podcast?
is how many years is 4,000 weeks?
I don't know.
I know. I was gonna get my calculator, yeah.
I don't know. I can do
Yeah.
that very quickly. I've got my
Have
phone
you?
here.
Oh, you got your phone there, yeah, it's quite interesting. I mean, I'm sure the audience would be want to know.
4,000 divided by 52, 76.92
Okay,
30769.
I'll take it.
Yeah. So, yeah, that means we're definitely past middle-aged.
Yes, yeah, well, yeah,
Middle-aged.
that's
So,
yeah. Okay, so
yeah,
what were your New Year's resolutions then? That's really gonna
well, I've got some really standard ones. Like, because I sit on my bum all day, I just wanna be more active, so I'm trying to get my 10,000 steps in, which I've managed today. If I walk Bonnie to school, then that's a decent chunk of it.
yeah,
So then usually I'll get there. But on the days that I don't, sometimes I've really got to kind of just work it out. Trouble is, as well, as the dog is getting older, and so sometimes in the evening I try and take her out for a wee, and she just does the wee and then turns around and tries to go back home, and I'm like, no, no, let's go for a stroll.
I thought you used to do a couple of big walks with her every day, but that is that sort of what so
Not
that's
really.
okay, so no, okay.
No, in fact, I
But
did one yesterday because I had a bit of time in the middle of the day, and it was like an hour and a half. It's what I used to do every day in lockdown, and it was quite
yeah,
nostalgic because I just haven't been down there in so long, down to the river near where I live. So it was
is that
nice.
is because about an hour and a half, does that give you close to your 10,000 then, isn't it? Or not? Is it just
Yeah,
or do you need more?
it was about 8,000 steps I did on that walk. Yeah,
Okay. So do you think you
yeah.
need to be walking for 2 hours a day?
I don't know. I mean, walking to Bonnie to school and back is like 20 minutes there, 10 minutes back.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So that's like half an hour. That gets in there.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean,
Alright.
it's easily manageable. And then other than that, I'm going to try and do all my daily tasks on Duolingo. So
S Still the old Francais?
yeah, yeah, oui, oui.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
just trying to get that back in because we booked another holiday to France.
Excellent.
Did I tell you that?
No? Whereabouts are you thinking?
Exactly where we went last time.
Okay. Nice.
I won't bang on about how much I like Brittany, but Brittany's great. Absolutely love
Okay.
it.
Lovely. Yeah,
Recommend it to anyone.
we're thinking of going to France as well
You should go to
this
Brittany.
summer.
Where we went was really middle class. It was lovely.
Oh, okay. We're thinking maybe La Rochelle. Yeah, so that could be something we always wanted to go to Ile de Ré
Yeah.
around that way. So we'll see. That'd be quite
And
nice.
then
Okay. Very good. And
I want to
anything
work
else?
a bit more at the allotment, do a bit more work at our allotment, which also will help being a bit more active as well. Yeah, double
How's
whammy.
allotments in winter time?
It is basically untouched, and we didn't really pack it down at the end of summer, and we went there the
Mm.
other day, and it's an absolute mess.
Oh,
But you kinda just tear it up and start again, basically. But that
okay.
would be good. No, I'll try and do a bit more of that. So quite achievable resolutions this year. Last year, yeah, I didn't quite I set myself a target of reading 10 books, and I read 1,
Oh,
and I wanted to be more creative, and I didn't really do that. And I set it off as, like, a year of self-improvement. I'm not sure I achieved it, other than my golf game got a bit better.
how many times and I say, did you go away how many times did you play golf then? Do you play golf every week?
I did, yeah, tried to go to the driving range every week with Dan, and then but that's
Mm,
like just us getting out of the house and speaking to each other. Obviously, didn't
yeah,
go every single week, but that's it. And then yeah,
nice.
that's it really. I ordered a new car yesterday.
Did you? What
Yeah,
for
got
your
getting it for
for
work. Yeah,
family?
now for work, brand new, Suzuki Swift.
Okay, Suzuki. So what
Suzuki.
fine. Okay, so what I mean, what, so your other car ran out of did you have to just change it, did you? Is that just you
No, it's
ran
all
out?
right. It's just that it's just what I just wanted to trade it in, but whilst it still
Okay.
had a little bit of value.
Nice.
Anyway,
Okay.
that's not that exciting. So, yeah, the other we've got all the exciting stuff out of the way. The other stuff I
Yeah.
really kind of like I wanted to chat about. It was just kind of like what when I do these and I speak to people, it's just like what they're into at the moment. So give me what you're listening to at the moment. I want some recommendations.
Recommendation. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
I mean, do you still listen to punk music?
No, not really.
No. So the main I've been listening to a band called the Mainliners in the
Oh,
last couple of weeks.
tell me
They're
more.
quite a good like California um punky. It's quite good fun. I just it's just nice. Just trying to see what else I've been listening to, because it's all just mix of bits and pieces really. Because Instagram just shows you really good music to listen to, and
Yeah.
I sometimes use that. So I just do like that, especially this time of year, just listening to people's top albums of the last for 2025. It's been quite useful just going through and seeing what people have been
Yeah, I
listening
mean, you're
to.
still being yeah, it's not like they're feeding you. It's not like the machine is feeding you. It's another person's account that's
Yes.
feeding you that information.
That's it. So,
Nice.
I mean, it's quite an old metal band called Strapping Young Lad came up recently. That's quite interesting. It's like this Canadian band. And I'll tell you what that was from. That was from listening to I don't know how that came about actually. It might have been Ned Gamble on his show. He does a he might have mentioned them. They're quite good. Scowler, I've
Fantastic
been
name.
listening to a lot. Yes, it is very good. I think they're from the 80s. Canadian band. Scowler, quite a good punk band as well. That's quite good. And that's quite a few bits and pieces of there. And just like some old stuff. I've definitely listened to Radiohead and a band called Clipping. That's quite it's a bit of hip hop. That's quite
Nice.
good. Last Hounds is quite more rocky as well. That's quite interesting. Yeah, but that's that. But I mean, like I say, I listen to a lot of, as you know, mainly podcasts as well. I mean, that takes up a lot of my listening
What
time.
What are you listening to at the moment? Just basically Arsenal ones?
No, I listen to a couple of those, but not really. I'm just more still like to listen to my um get a bit of comedy. I mean, I like listening to. I don't know if you listen to I like Womish's new show. That's quite good. I was just listening to one of Brett McKenzie today. That was quite
Oh, cool.
interesting. So that was good. Get some good guests. Obviously, like the Ellis James and John Robbins show. That's always fun. And what did you do yesterday with Max Rushton and David O'Doherty? And that's good.
So what do they talk about on that?
Yeah, like to speak to some sort of celebrity and ask them how what they did the day before, and it's as basic as that is, and it's just hilarious, just some of the stories that come up with, and so
Yeah.
that's good, and they've got a good breadth of people there, I would really recommend that. Wasn't really a big Max fan, but since listening to that podcast, I've actually turned my opinion
Is it
around.
because he's a Spurs fan?
No, so he's a Cambridge United fan, but I know he does like Spurs as well. But I mean, yeah, but no, it was I don't know. I just thought he was a bit smug. But I think that's part of his. Now I think that's just part of his charm, actually. But it's fine. So I don't mind
Nice.
him. Yeah. So I mean, that's it really. So I mean, it's just I do like to I say I do like a good podcast. I do like to
I've just
try
been
and keep
going
up to
quite
music.
heavy on The Rest Is History recently because I've kind of
Oh,
just started.
yeah.
When I was driving back from London last, I was like, "Oh, I just need to put something on that I could just listen to whilst I'm like a bit hungover driving home after your birthday
Did you
party." And
choose? Did you actually choose a specific part of history, or did you just start from episode one?
no, I couldn't even. There's so many episodes, I couldn't even find
Yeah.
episode one. I just don't know where to
Right.
begin.
Jesus.
No, it's like I listened to about the assassination of Abraham Lincoln.
Oh yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah.
It was quite interesting,
Yeah, I bet.
and then so
Yeah.
then I've listened to a few, but and then I listened to like all of the ones that they did on Lord Nelson because I was like, I don't even know anything about that man.
No,
And then
that's good.
I so when I'm and then when I'm at work and I'm chatting to like 17-year-olds, um, I say like, "Oh, I'm listening to a podcast on Lord Nelson." I was like, "Do you know who that is?" And they'll be like, "No,"
No.
and I'll be like, "Have you ever been to Trafalgar Square?" And they'll be like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, yeah." I'm like, "The guy on the top of the column." And they're like, "Yeah, I don't know anything about him." I'm like, "All right, fair
No.
enough." But anyways, it was pretty rousing stuff, to be honest with you. Like, I didn't know anything about him, but he was pretty good at what he did, and it made me want to go fly a British flag outside the front of my house. Joking, but it did. There was just it was interesting.
Nice.
Check it out because
No,
if you
no,
don't,
I do want to listen to that, but it's just, you just have your routines of what you listen to when things come out. I say it's just hard trying to
yeah,
squeeze it in, but I say, I mean, if I start doing some more exercise, maybe, but again, you prefer to listen to music when I do exercise, but we'll see. Yeah, no, I need to
yeah.
start. I do need to start learning about or
Do you?
trying
No,
to
you don't.
remember. Well, I don't know, but no,
Do
it'd
I?
be quite.
Yeah, I don't think
I
you
don't know.
do. No,
I don't think I
I don't
do.
think.
No, I wouldn't.
Nah,
No,
yeah, I don't think you do. Unless
I
it's
don't. Yeah.
used for a pub quiz.
That is true, but I mean, when am I ever in a pub? Especially having the time to do a quiz. I mean, so if I could go back to do that time of my life was wonderful.
Yeah, but the podcasts, we didn't listen to podcasts at that time.
No, it didn't.
No, that's true.
No.
What have you, so other than Traitors, what else have you been watching on TV?
Well, you know me, I love a bit of EastEnders, and it's still cracking on. So that is still we watch that 4 days a week. So that
That's
is great,
crazy.
and it is great. It is great. I know, but it's wonderful stuff.
Mm.
We've started just watching it for the program about where how Pennywise. There was
Oh,
the prequel about when how that all came about, which is on Sky Atlantic, which is actually pretty good. It's pretty scary. It's quite an interesting story. So we just started that.
nice.
We finished what did we finish? We finished Runaway on Netflix, which had what's his name? The Irish one from Cold Feet.
James Nesbitt.
Nesbitt Balls, yeah. He was in it. It was good. And the girl from S- Stacey. No, what's his name?
Gavin and Stacey.
Gavin and Stacey. Thank you. I was gonna call him Kevin. Kevin and Stacey. But no, Gavin and Stacey. And it had that the woman from that Nessa who played
Yeah.
Nessa in that. She was so it was good. No, that was quite a strong cast. So that was quite good fun. But yeah, but nothing really I can remember. I watched Slow Horses back in the last year. That was very good. But no,
So many
that's about it really. I mean,
nice.
did you
Well, you know me. I don't really
yes.
watch serious things anymore. I can't. I
No.
just when I sit down on the sofa, all I want to do is just like scroll through my phone and switch off. So
Yeah.
this week I've been watching Banjo and Rose Great Grand Island Hotel.
Who's Banjo?
Banjo, he won Interior Design Masters a few years ago,
Oh,
and
nice.
he
Okay.
lives in the. This is this Australian guy, and he
Nice. Is
lives
that his real
on the
name?
yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
And he lives on the Isle of Mull, and they've
oh,
just
nice.
renovated the hotel, and they're just really funny, and so it's just quite
Oh,
entertaining. It's kind of weirdly made, a bit like a Wes Anderson when, like, just the way it's shot, and sometimes when they put the names up and stuff, and the music's quite good. It's just quite chill, to be honest with you.
lovely.
It's just quite good. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that me and Amy watch.
The car
No,
and a
I
man.
just I don't like Amanda. Sorry, Amanda. I can't.
No,
I
so
work.
if
Do
you're
you know what?
watching,
That was advertised the other day after Banjo, probably, and I said
yeah.
to Amy, I would watch that if Amanda wasn't on it.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
because I like Alan Carr.
Yes, he's
Um, so what I would say is that we've got 20 minutes in, and actually, about traitors, I probably can't talk about specifics 'cause it's going to be out of date within a day. But
yeah,
what have you made of the series so far as a whole? Like the way they're doing it, I feel, just going to put this out here first,
yeah.
that like they don't, no one really makes well, they do make friends, but they're not friends in the same way that they were in the first couple of series. I feel like everyone's a bit edgy and everyone's out to get each other.
I do get. I think it's probably more. I think maybe that's just this season. That's the way. Maybe that's just they've got people in there. That's how the strategically. That's how they want to play it. But I also just think people aren't sure what the hell's going on with all these sort of. I mean, the traitors know that a big change there or a big surprise. I mean, nobody else really knows about that twist apart from the the four people that were traitors, don't they, at the moment? So I mean, it was quite interesting for the viewer. But I think as a game, I think it's just interesting. I mean, do you think there's going to be any more? Because I know they had that family tree. Do you think there's going to be more people that might be related or have anything connected to each other? You know what I mean? Because obviously you had Ross and or not. Do you think that's done? I mean,
Ross
I
and
suppose it
Rachel.
is. Ross and yeah.
But I don't
Well,
know,
no,
probably not, because there was already two
there were two. Yeah,
with
I think
the
that's
mum,
done.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably not. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I still really enjoy it. I just remember after the first series, I was just like, man, it's never going to be as good watching it again because now you know, and the people that go on are going to know. When it
Yes.
was unknown, it was great, but it's
Yeah.
still good fun. I
It
do enjoy
is.
it. Cool.
I
All
think
right. Well, let's wrap up with me asking you a couple of questions. What did you have for dinner?
I haven't had it yet. It's in the oven now. So
What
it's
is it?
we're having salmon rusty. No, salmon and vegetables, just some rice.
Oh, I feel like I
Um,
should have opened with this question.
yes. So that's yeah. So I mean that's so yeah. So that should be I think that's cooking now. So that's just so a bit of a late one this evening, but is what it is.
I thought you were going to say it.
And then I will yeah. And then we've still got some leftover Christmas cake still. So I'll probably have another. I'm having to have another slice of cake after dinner.
It's hard,
And
isn't it,
then
in January? It's
yeah.
so hard in January because you're like, oh, I better start eating healthy. But you got like, I'm still eating cheese with almost everything, just because
Yes.
it's
Oh
there.
God. Yeah.
I know, and
Exactly.
so
Yeah.
I've started having jacket potatoes with cheese and chutney, which is delicious. But it's like having
Wow.
cheese and biscuits on a
Yes.
potato. So
That's
I'm
amazing.
like, I'm just yeah, it's actually really good. But like,
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah, I didn't have that for dinner. I had some broccoli pasta.
Oh,
That's like a
lovely.
new recipe. But trying to get the kids to eat more
Nice.
fruit and veg didn't really
Good
work. Well,
stuff.
Bonnie had some, but yeah, it was all right. But then, and also as well, then I've got a question. So, if you were marooned on a desert island, which dessert would you eat first?
Can I make one up?
Yeah, of
I
course.
think I mean, you know those goo honeycomb think I probably want one of those, but like one like the size of a cake, like a
And that's
I think that's just a massive goo would be absolutely wonderful. I would probably get a sugar overload, but I mean, these things are just so moreish. That's probably one of my resolutions. Actually, I need to stop buying those, not just because of the calories, but also just got so many of those glass pots. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with them. If I can melt them down and do something with them, I would love it. But anyway, but
yeah,
shit.
that's funny. Yeah, I find them around my house with things in them, like,
Yeah,
just they've just become part of, like, ornaments, just trinket
yeah,
holders, just little goo pots everywhere. Yeah.
that's it.
Well, great
Yeah.
answer. Thanks, mate.
How are you feeling about having to listen back to this and yourself and everything? You happy?
I probably won't.
No editing here.